Hi there, this is Mark McRae and I'm coming to you from the trenches, and I want to talk to you about frameworks. So I believe that business should be a framework. You should have a framework of processes and procedures of how, you want to make your business as mechanical as possible. I'm not talking about customer relations here. I'm talking about the mechanics of the organization. There should be a framework for marketing, a framework for operations, a framework for customer service, an overall framework for how you run that business. Having a framework is the only way that you can improve it. I mean, if you just throw some mechanical parts together and you do manage to get an engine running, it's going to be all clunky, as opposed to something that's really fine-tuned and you're constantly trying to improve it because everything is measurable. And remember, if you can't measure something, you probably shouldn't be doing it. So years ago, I used to own one of the biggest trading competitions in the world. We dealt with over 10,000 traders. And what I realized talking to that top 1% of traders is that they all had a framework of how they traded. They had rules, they had procedures, they had a very mechanical approach to trading. If this happened, then they would do that. There was very little subjectivity in their trading. And it's like that in business. And you can have a framework for your life. You can have a framework for everything that you do. The most successful people that I have ever met have a framework for life. It's life by design. They choose how they intend to live their life. So anyway, I think particularly if you're starting off in business, that just be aware of that fact, that try and create a framework of the business that you're trying to make work, because it gives you points that you can measure. If something doesn't work, you can go back and have a look at the part that doesn't work and try and fix it. If you don't have that framework to look at things, it's very hard to fix something because you don't know where it's broke. Anyway, I hope that helped today. Thanks for listening.